back at it again, and we got to talk about the Kamala and Trump debate. But this time, we're going to talk about some of the reactions, and I got a lot of clips to get into, okay? Just looking at it, I probably got, 10 or 12, and I took out one because it's a little long. It's 2 minutes, and I got like 12 clips that I really want to show y'all. May not get to all of them. We shall see. We shall see. But like I said, these are going to be the reactions to the debate that was not even really a debate, or I guess we could say it was more of like a tag team match, like an old school wrestling match. For those of us that used to watch wrestling with, The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin and Kane, The Undertaker, Triple H, right? Big Show. Who else? Goldberg, man. That whole, all of that. This was like a tag team match. It was a 3v1, excuse me, tag team match, and Trump was on the other side of the ring, and they were just tag me in, right back at it, and it was absolutely shameful to watch that. But like I said, we're gonna get into the reactions from that, and with that being said, let's dive in.
Anyone else done with this BS? ABC, what the hell was that? Not only did you hide Kamala the whole debate, you asked Trump some bull. January 6th, debunked. The Proud Boy situation, debunked. Charlottesville, debunked. He's racist, debunked. Project 2025, debunked. And I came into this debate really trying to hear what Kamala had to say, but then I noticed she had an earpiece in her right ear. Because you already know she couldn't do it by herself. And another thing, whenever Trump was spitting straight facts, all you got was this from Kamala.
Actually, I have a new plan, an American plan, a plan that's actually going to be planned for planned Americans planned.
I'm sorry, that was hilarious. That was absolutely hilarious. But that's just one reaction. Let's move on to another one, shall we?
So I just watched this American debate from Canada, and I'm just gonna let you know a few things that are on my mind because I couldn't believe how biased that was. That was a 3-versus-1. This homie right here was Kobe Bryant in his prime against the whole team, pretty much. They're like, she knew every. This is my opinions, by the way, of the freedom of speech and freedom of expressions in Canada, while it still lasts under the weirdo prime minister that we have, and this weirdo that's sort of part of the same group of weirdos that are run by other weirdos that are puppeteers to the weirdo fucking plan to dominate the world, which is my opinions. I still have the freedom of expression, and these are my opinions. I can say as I feel. If you don't agree, that's on you. Go to the washroom and take your dump. I don't give a shit. For the proud Americans, for the proud Canadians and patriots and people that love their country, I'm a proud Canadian, and I love America, and I love the Americans, and I love that you guys are the same as us. This is huge for Canadians. If you're a Canadian and you're not watching this, this is massive because Canada is America. Under this guy, we were making money, we were killing it. This person's been in there for 3.5 years. I've been around outside, okay, in Canada. Canadians don't even know who this chick is. Some of them don't even know who she is. And suddenly, she's some god out of nowhere. She just popped out of nowhere. She was rated the worst vice president in history. Where has she been for the past 3.5 years? And suddenly all you Americans are sitting there like, oh my God, I love Kamala Harris because she's a woman and she's black and she's half Indian. Oh my God, she has accents and she plays little parts in this fucking game.
That's a Canadian saying that, right? As you guys heard, that is a Canadian making those statements. If a Canadian can see it, shouldn't we all be able to? Hopefully one day we will. Let's continue.
You know who lost the debate last night? We, the American people. That's who lost the debate last night. ABC failed us. Those debate questions were abhorrent, an absolute embarrassment to this nation. Those questions last night were designed to derail the Trump campaign. We knew that going in, but we didn't get any answers as to how we're going to lower the cost of goods in this country. And it is an absolute embarrassment. We need a redo on a fair network. Maybe Fox got to do it, but we need better questions. That was terrible.
I agree. Those moderators were absolutely garbage. Absolutely garbage, which, to be expected, but still, like that was terrible. And it was blatant. Absolutely blatant. It was like, hey, Trump, here's something bad you did. Are you going to correct it? Hey, Kamala, did you hear the bad thing that we said about Trump? How do you feel about that bad thing? Like that was a debate. It was absolutely. Oh, by the way, Trump, you lied. You're not allowed to lie. Kamala, yeah, pigs are flying today, and it's raining cows. Great job, Kamala. Next question. What? She was up there like lying through her teeth, lying her behind off, lie after lie after lie after lie, and they didn't fact check her at all. But they fact checked Trump. But let's continue on.
Hey, man. Kamala Harris is the type of motherfucker that'll spit in your face and tell you it's raining. Kamala Harris lied the whole motherfucking night. She ain't said nothing about no goddamn policies, nothing about what she gonna do to change this motherfucking economy and get this shit back up and running. She ain't said nothing about none of that shit. I'm gonna tell you what she did, though. She race baited all night. She tried to bring up some racial shit, thinking, hey, that's going to win the black folks over. If I say that, you know what I'm saying? Then you got an earpiece in your ear, motherfuckers telling you what the f to say. You dig what I'm saying? And then all these goddamn news analysts, oh, she, what they say? She was very presidential last night. She was very presidential last night because all of that was scripted. It was rehearsed. That's why they had these extra rules in there and a limited amount of time to talk. You dig what I'm saying? So when Trump talking, they on the other side in her earpiece, well, you should bring up the race. Yeah, it's time to do that. Bring up his felonies. Yeah, do that. Come on, man. That whole motherfucking shit was a shit show, bro. You dig what I'm saying? It was Trump against 3 motherfuckers last night. And he held his own. Everything that motherfucker say, they try to make it a lie. When he spoke about the immigrants and whatever the in the park eating duck heads, he wasn't lying. We seen the community leader get up and say this shit. They out here walking around chopping heads off the ducks and eating the motherfucker, bruh. You dig what I'm saying? They over here bringing goddamn gangs and all this kind of shit over here. Like, we see shit on the news. But when Trump said it's a lie, though. I'm just saying, bro. That whole debate was a shit show last night, man. You know what I'm saying? Kamala Imhoff is full of shit. And like I say, bruh, she'll spit in your face and tell you it's motherfucking raining, and you gonna believe it. Anything that woman do, I don't understand. Like, y'all not seeing this shit? Y'all don't see how fake she is, huh? All right, but y'all go ahead and do what you want to do. You want to go down there and vote for Kamala? Go ahead and do your thing. You get what I'm saying? But she ain't gonna win. She ain't gonna win. She ain't gonna win. You get what I'm saying? Trump 2024, man.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Trump 24. I can't argue with that. I cannot. I also love how he called her Kamala Imhoff. You notice how she goes by Harris, when in actuality she's married, so her last name is Imhoff. I'm just saying, you know. I'm just saying. So I love that how he brought that out. Kamala Imhoff. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start calling her Imhoff. Kamala Imhoff. Yeah, I think that's what we all should do. Kamala Imhoff. Yeah. Say your real name.
Dear Kamala Harris, you lying doghead bitch. Hold up. Let me unfold this. You opened up that fucking border to let them Venezuelans in here to take over our fucking apartments. You gave them food stamps, cash, and promised them more fucking housing. All for a vote that you still ain't gonna get. You couldn't get through 10 minutes of the debate without that stupid ass laugh standing there like you ain't know what was going on until Donald Trump put you on Front Street.
I mean, say what you want, but she wasn't lying. But let's continue.
Bro, did that debate piss anybody off? Like, bro, I'm tired of this, bro. I'm tired of Kamala Harris lies. I'm tired of the bullshit. The only thing that we're trying to fucking do is make America great again. Like, I think she came with a lot more energy than people was expecting. She did a better job than what people was expecting. And I think she's really good for people that's uneducated and that's like, they vote based on emotion. But I think we have a proven track record that over the last 3.5 years that the Democrats have did a terrible job. So, do you want another 4 years of what you're experiencing? Or do you want to get things back to affordable prices again? Do you want to get the border safe again? Vote Donald J. Trump.
I agree. I mean, if you want safe streets, vote Trump. I mean, it's really that simple. Really that simple. But let's continue on because I still got quite a few more videos to get to because there was a lot of reactions, a whole lot of reactions, and the people have spoken.
Bruh. Did you watch the debate? Of course you did. Did Kamala Harris move the needle? Of course she didn't. Did she say anything new? Absolutely not. Matter of fact, she was repeating the same things Joe Biden said in the past. She brought up Charlottesville. Of course, they brought up January the 6th. And of course, not only was President Trump debating Kamala Harris, but he was also debating the moderators. Can we get a debate where President Trump is actually debating the person that's on stage with him and not the moderators as well? And then the moderators lied. You know, they're actually eating these ducks and these cats. A woman got arrested for eating a cat. But the moderator was like, you know, that we talked to the city manager and it's not actually happening. Really?
And that's a fact. And I showed y'all the video. Now, of course, I had to blur it out because there was literally a dead cat on the screen. But I have the videotape. I have the footage. And the cop was like, hey, did you guys see her killing this cat? They were like, yeah, we saw her eating it. That's on tape. That's on tape. But of course, because Trump said it's automatically fake. It's automatically false. But we got the footage. I made a video on it. It's got over 100,000 views. Like, did I just dream that or something? That's also crazy to me, bro. But let's continue on.
I'll tell you what, guys. Whoever prepped Kamala for this debate needs to be fired immediately. President Trump came out swinging tonight, and they absolutely were not ready for it. All Kamala did was lie and hit her usual bullet points. And along with those bullet points, she provided zero policies to her presidential campaign, leaving Americans unsure of what she stands for. And the clip of the night goes to this moment right here, guys. Trump took the moment that Kamala's campaign was hoping she would get and flipped it on them.
Defund the police. She's been against that
This is
forever.
the greatest thing.
She gave all that stuff up very wrongly, very horribly, and everybody's laughing at it, okay? They're all laughing at it. She gave up at least 12 and probably 14 or 15 different policies. Like, she was big on defund the police. In Minnesota, she went out, wait a minute, I'm talking now. If you don't mind, please. Does that sound familiar?
And this face right here says everything.
Yo, when I saw that moment live, bro, I was literally laughing out loud, bro. That had me screaming. That was iconic right there. Does that sound familiar? Was anybody else shook? Whoa, he did it. Got her at her own game because she wanted that moment and didn't get it. And he took it. Not only did he not give her the opportunity to have that moment, but he flipped it on her and he had that moment against her. And then called her out. Does that sound familiar? And I love how he did it too. He started off aggressive, excuse me, I'm speaking. If you don't mind, please. You know, so people didn't say oh, the big man standing over the woman. You know, he did it perfectly. Perfectly. He came out the same way she would come out. Excuse me, I'm speaking. He did the same thing, but then he was like, excuse me, please. Does that sound familiar? Well, let's continue on, baby. Let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling. I got some more.
Man, at that presidential debate last night, Kamala Harris looked like she's a side chick hyped up on methamphetamines. Man, it was just something about her, just the way she was looking, man. She looked like she was piped up on something on uppers or something, man. It's just something about her. You could just body language, you could just, it comes across screen. It's just something about her. She gives off that same vibe as Obama, and you know how I feel about him. I can't deal with her and Obama. I just don't trust them. Not to say that I trust anybody, but I just don't trust her and Obama.
Hey, and for good reason. You shouldn't. I mean, she continually lied and nobody said anything about it. Continually lied. Let me shorten this up because I got a couple. Ooh, that one's long too. Goodness gracious. I might end it with this one because the rest of them are not crazy long, but they're like a few minutes long, and this video is already getting up there in time. But let's continue.
Final thoughts on the debate. It was infuriating to see Kamala lie the entire time. And then Donald Trump gets fact-checked multiple times, even though she was lying on every single point. But let's put that to the side. Let's address this comment. So, of course, I looked up, what is this? And I'm not going to say anything because my other account is already on warning, and we know that TikTok doesn't like to hear the truth. So, allegedly, I'm going to allow you to see for yourselves. All right, so these are the Nova Pearl H1 audio earrings. This is from their website where you can order them. I don't know. I didn't say anything. I'm just showing you photos. Here's some more. Some more of the Nova. Let's just get them from all angles just in case.
I'll admit, those earrings don't look exactly the same, but they're close. And I've seen one design, not one of the ones that she showed, but I've seen another design that was supposed to be, you know, those are supposed to be like a speaker in those, right? Like an earpiece kind of, but it looks like jewelry. So you can just wear it around as jewelry, but you can hear a voice through there because there's a speaker in that, you know, earring. And that is what people are claiming that she had in her ear as, you know, when she was debating, which I doubt she's going to wear that again. So we will see. If I'm Trump and she wears that type of earring again, I'm going to tell her to take it off and let me see it. Take that earring off and let me see it real quick. You know, I just want to check something because, you know, people have been speculating that that's actually an earpiece and not just an earring, you know? But I'll make this one the last one. I ain't going to watch this whole thing with y'all, but check it out.
Y'all know it's crazy. Y'all, the same people that said Joe Biden won his debate. Y'all the same people that said Joe Biden won his debate. Now, the difference between Democrats and Republicans is that Republicans have a lot of common sense. And Democrats are very biased and unhinged, and they don't want to hear nobody's point of view. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to have a debate. They can't even agree that Joe Biden was horrible. You know what I'm saying?
That is a fact. I believe after Joe Biden debated Trump that last time before they kicked him out, there was a third of people who said that Biden won. Which is also why you got to take some of these debate who won, who lost kind of with a grain of salt. Because if people were saying Joe Biden won before, like, this is absolutely crazy. Like, literally, they kicked him out because of how bad he did. And he was exposed. Which I personally think that's what they wanted to do. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah, I believe it was 33%. 33, a third of people said that Joe Biden won. So, yeah, I didn't expect, you know, honestly, I was expecting a bunch of people to say that Trump lost the debate last night. I was expecting that. Do I think Trump completely knocked it out of the park? No. I don't give him like an A++, but I think he won for sure. Like, for him to get that A++, he would have had to completely end Kamala's campaign, which he could have done last night. He had a few opportunities. And the one that I always touch on is the one that a lot of folks have touched on already, and I believe it's trending on X right now, is call out the moderators. If he would have, in the moment when Kamala lied and he was replying, if he would have said, hold on, wait a second, She just lied. Y'all know she lied, and you didn't fact check her. You know I have nothing to do with Project 2025. I've said that. I have Agenda 47 on my website. You guys have been trying to fact check me this whole time, but you've never fact checked her. She's continually lied this whole time. That would have absolutely thrown everything completely off. It would have tanked everything because her whole spiel, and you heard it in the debate, was to just lie. Because I'm assuming, this is my assumption, this is just adding 2 plus 2 together, that they had an agreement, her and the moderators, that they weren't going to fact check her. And she was going to be able to say that stuff. But if he would have said that, and she would have continued lying, that would have, that just would have blown her out of the water. That it just would have been over with. Cooked. Finito. Finished. You know what I'm saying? It would have been toast. Not blown out of the water, literally. I mean figuratively during the debate. I don't want nobody to twist my words, okay? I don't mean harming anybody in any way, shape, or form physically. I just mean during the debate, okay? Figuratively. But yeah, so if I were going to give him an A+, he would have had to take that moment. And he missed it, and that's okay. Sometimes people miss. That's all right. That's life, right? You're not going to strike, you're not going to knock it out of the park every single time. But I think he had a unique opportunity to absolutely end her campaign right then and there. Now, he probably, I'm not going to touch on that anymore. There probably would have been some big events that would have happened if he would have done that because, Democrats ain't going to go down easy. But anyway, we're going to end it there. I've got some more clips, but they're a little longer, so I'm not going to make this video crazy long. It's already pretty long now, but y'all let me know your thoughts, your opinions. Stay safe out there. Peace and love. I'm out.